Welcome back to the chat. All right, George Clooney, not very happy these days because photos of his newborn twins surfaced on the internet. And he's now saying he will make sure the outlet that published them is punished. On Friday, a French magazine released a new cover featuring blurry paparazzi photos of Clooney and his wife Amal holding their nearly 2-month-old babies, Ella and Alexander, at their home in Lake Como, Italy. He thinks the pictures were a clear invasion of privacy, and he plans to take legal action. So, you know, George, for a while, he's had peace with the paparazzi for a long time. I mean, for a while they were at each other's necks, and he was like had war against the paparazzi, and then there was peace, and now we're back to war because of the babies.
Wow, yeah.
It is a clear invasion of privacy. If you go on to read his quote, they climbed his fence, then climbed a tree to get these shots.
This is what he claims.
That's unsafe. I mean, to a whole new level. I don't know if you recall this, but in 2013, Halle Berry and Jennifer Garner and Reese Witherspoon were big advocates for, I forget, they had a name for it. It was a law in California that pretty much fined paparazzi for becoming too close and too aggressive to their children.
Halle Berry went to Washington about
Oh yeah, like they're trying to get it to go national because this is just my opinion. When you're a celebrity, you sign up for paparazzi at you all the time, especially in the world of social media. But like what Halle Berry said at the time is, my kids didn't sign up for this.
Right.
And like Jennifer Garner said, she's like, I had a stalker that went to prison because he threatened to cut my children out of my stomach. She goes, and when there were 20 paparazzi following, she goes, how do I not know that stalker is not part of the paparazzi? But more than anything, which I think is George's problem, I say George like we're on a first name basis.
I was until he had the children.
Is that they're trying to turn a profit. And I think that's where it gets a little creepy.
Well, they're all trying to turn a profit. Now, it is France, so the laws can be a little different, and some of the stars have sued tabloids in Europe or in other countries, and they've had more success than here because our freedom of the press amendment bill, right, I should say, is very strong in this country. So that's where they have the problem. But in other countries, they have been much more successful than they have been right here in the United States. So he may find more success doing that.
I mean, it's good he's using his platform to, you know, make national news here again. I mean, he's always used his platform, you know, to speak his mind. But I mean, those are his babies, and I would absolutely go to war if someone was getting all up in my kid's space because, I mean, they're your life.
Well, and it's scary to think that if this is true, if they climbed a tree.
These paparazzi, y'all know
it
is nothing that they won't do to get that picture because they want the accolades and whatever else.
Money you
Absolutely,
get.
They want it, and they got to climb a fence, jump out of a plane. They don't care.
You
they
almost
want that picture.
kind of have to play the game. I saw Tyra Banks on Seth Meyers, Late Night with Seth Meyers, like a week ago, and she said she was on vacation, and her and her dad and her son, which I think is 1.5 somewhere in there, were eating dinner at a restaurant by the beach, and her son said, "I want to go into the water." And she said she kind of, you know, did the whole look around. She's like, "I didn't really see anybody that I thought that's paparazzi." She said, "We stepped onto the sand." She goes, "and it was madness."
Wow.
She goes, "So I scooped him up." She goes, "I got in the car and quickly told my husband they were paparazzi. I have to post a picture, or they're going to get his picture and go sell it." She goes, "And I posted the picture." She said, "I went back to the beach the next day, and there was nobody there."
Wow.
Wow. I'm really surprised that it was paparazzi there for Tyra Banks.
I don't think it's Tyra Banks. I think it's Tyra Banks' kid because nobody has seen the kid yet.
They
so you want to be able to sell that first photo of the kid.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I feel like once it's out there, they don't have that much incentive, you know.
But you know what? Here's a question I've always had. Okay, you go as a parent, and I'm not one and would never be one by choice. You guys go through all these things to protect your child. George Clooney, Tyra Banks, the whole 9 yards. But why? They're going to eventually see him anyway. So why are you trying to protect them now?
It shouldn't be.
You can't keep them protected for 18 years.
Well, no, but it shouldn't be anyone else's say when your child is exposed to the public eye. That should be your choice and your choice.
And my biggest thing about that is I think it's easy to forget that the kids didn't sign up for it. And that's what Jennifer Garner's big thing was back in 2013. She's like, I go to auditions. She's like, I hit red carpets. She's like, I know how to work social media. She goes, my kids don't. She goes, they don't even know what I do for a living. She goes, they're more along the lines of, why are these 20 guys in all black following us 7 days a week?
These celebrities are trying to give their kids a good head on their shoulders, right? They don't want them to grow up entitled and like crazy. If they can help it. Maybe.
Right. All right. Well, coming up next, using comedy to raise awareness for a serious issue. We'll be right back with that topic.